How you doing? And welcome back to Taekwondo, bro. We're here with the massive bear man, and we got an awesome workout, okay? So we're doing chest and we're doing shoulders. We're going to be using body weight workouts. We're going to be using some bench press, some dumbbells, some barbell, whatever you have. So any basic weights. We're not doing any like crazy stuff. So yeah, so just follow along. I'm going to narrate it, and I'm also going to talk about what I'm doing. So if you want, you can follow along. Maybe you can kind of do it along with me. Pause it when I get to a workout. Do however many you want. So the first thing we're doing is 100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups. I'll just give you a sneak peek. If you want to do maybe 120, just pause it up, and then move on to the next workout once you're done. So just kind of skip forward till you reach the next one. So that's going to be 100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups. I'm doing them in 5 sets, okay? So we're starting with the push-ups right now. So that thing underneath me is just to make sure I'm going down low. I have something to touch, okay? So keep moving with those push-ups. This is how we're starting. Push-ups are a pretty easy workout to do. Working that chest area, depends on where you're going with the different push-ups. So if you want to do wide ones to work more of the chest, feel at it. Maybe, you're more of a tricep guy, so keep it close. But remember, we're warming up for chest and shoulders, so just use whatever form of push-up you think is the best, okay? Now we're flipping over, time for some sit-ups. So we just did 20, now we're going to do 20 sit-ups. We're going to work our way up to 100. So the thing with the sit-ups is you want good form. Don't be throwing your arms out to propel yourself because it's taken away from the workout, okay? So keep up with the abs, keep moving it. You'll be done pretty soon. Just go up, touch your knees, come back down to the floor. Strong form. This is also good because core, it's just something that you should work. And for something as easy as this is a good warm-up just to kind of get the blood pumping, okay? So finish up, and then we're going to get to our next set of push-ups. So we're not taking any breaks here, but we are alternating between. So if it makes sense like that, just think of push-up, sit-up, push-up, sit-up, and then we'll rest when we're done. If you want to rest, just pause the video, take your rest. Try not to rest for too long, though, because we want to get this done pretty quick, right? So reset up for those push-ups. So the thing with push-ups, another tip is that if you're struggling on kind of getting all the way down, maybe if it's like hurting your wrists, try a different form. Some people, they try to do really close in push-ups and it hurts them. If it's like hurting your wrists, try to switch to a new form. Maybe see if your wrists are a little tight or something. But try to stay down. I'm doing these pretty quick. We want to get these done as fast as possible, right? So we're moving on off these push-ups. That's the second set. We're going to move now to the sit-ups. So we're going up again. So again, 5 sets of 20, not that much. You could really get this done quicker. But this is a really, I'd say a medium type. Like this is a medium way of doing 100 push-ups. If you want to make it harder for yourself, just make the sets even bigger. When I work out, I don't do 20s. I do sets of 25, sets of 34s, 33s, and then maybe sets of 50 sometimes. So I tend to not do 20s, but whatever you want. And, just keep moving. We're going to get there. So I hope you're enjoying the music, too. I got a little bit of a music mix back there. So this is a short kind of 20-minute workout. We're not doing anything crazy here. So I guess you could consider this, a little bit of a warm-up. Maybe you could do this and then another video, or maybe you can just do this and then go off on your own workout. So finish up with that. If you got a hoodie, sleeveless shirt like me, that just makes it easier. These hoodies are the coolest thing at the gym, so pick one up. I'm not sponsored. I'm not even going to tell you who made that one. They're just pretty cool, okay? So time for push-ups again. So just reset it. If you don't have like weights, little plates to put under you, just get a shoe or something, or like anything that's not too tall. So you don't want like a bottle of water because it's a little bit tall. Something a bit shorter than that. So it could be, I don't know, maybe you have a foam roller or something behind you. So keep up with those push-ups. We're going for a pretty intense pace. So keep moving up and down. Try to keep your abs super tight. You don't want your back bending up and down and whatnot. You want to be like a plank board. You want to be super tight, okay? So here we are, moving down to sit-ups again. And we're really getting there. You're moving up. I'm sure you know exactly what number you're on because you want to finish, So let's get it. So moving up and down. Now, even at the end, I know that I said this in the beginning, it may be the end of your sets now, you're feeling a little bit tired. Do not cheat on your reps. You got this, okay? So you're almost at 100. So we can just finish it the right way. And then we can move on to some of those other workouts. So it's going to get a little bit more chest and shoulder specific. You know, this was admittedly not that much of a chest shoulders workout to start, but it's more just to kind of get your blood pumping, and it's something super easy. So again, you can do it without any weights even if you wanted to, but the rest of this might involve like some pretty basic weights that you'd probably have lying around at your home gym. Okay, so finish it up, keep moving. So make sure to touch those elbows to your knees, get all the way up, all the way down, and also, you know, make sure it's just your abs. Okay, so let's get these sets here. Set up, and it's in place. Okay, let's get it. So I was actually re-voice overing this video because I did it initially. Didn't really like how it turned out. You know, this is a different format than most of my workout videos where I would do it with you. So now I'm sitting in my car and it's getting quite hot in here, but I still have some time. So, you know, I'll keep dubbing this over. So keep up with those push-ups though. You're doing great. It's been like 6 minutes and 20 seconds, I can see because the clock's running, okay? So we're getting that done. Here we go. So, get those arms crossed. So how you cross your arms really isn't that important as long as you're not using them for propulsion, right? So you can have them crossed like in front of your chest. You can have them behind your neck, behind your ears, behind your head, maybe on the side of your head. If I'm wearing headphones, I always have them on the side of the headphones, stop them from falling. But it doesn't really matter as long as you're not using them. And also, try not to like twist your neck using it to like propel yourself. So just keep it in the abs. Plus that wouldn't even help you get up anyway. You're just gonna hurt yourself. So good job. It's been 7 minutes. We're working here. We're getting it done. You know, this is a bit longer of a warm-up than I would usually do for my videos. So, you know, I guess you could take it as 100 push-ups. Like we used to do that as a challenge, and now it's just our warm-up. You know, we're getting really good at this. So just keep moving with it. We're getting there. So here we go. I'm gonna move those plates out the way. Those are some pretty light plates, but what's important for the push-ups is that they have a certain height. So that's the important part. It's not really the weight of them, you know. Here we go. Dropping the hand signals on you for all those who understand. So another thing I used to do before I used the weights is I would use a shoe, and it was a pretty convenient, like a lower shoe, not like a boot, you know, something small. So let's just get this done here. If you've seen my channel's videos, you'll know that I did a 400 push-up challenge. So if you like just sitting here and grinding out, you know, 100 push-ups and then going to do some chest and shoulders, you might want to check that out. Just hit off 400 push-ups all at once, you know. I felt pretty sore after doing that, so you might too, but we'll see how it goes. Okay, so we got that done. So, time for the abs, right? Abs are actually more important in martial arts, I think, because the core strength is, you know, it's where you get your strength from. And also, if you're getting hit in the core, it helps to, you know, have a strong core as well. So, 8 minutes, 30 seconds, keep it up. We're almost done. I know I've been saying that for a while, but, you know, keep moving with it. So, up and down. Get the elbows to the knees, you know, keep moving. You don't need, like, pads underneath you. I mean, maybe if you have them, they'd be pretty comfy, but, you know, I don't need them right now. So, we're moving up and down. Now, I'm going a little bit farther than I would need to. And that's just because I wanted like a really full set. I'm not going for speed right now on the sit-ups. I'm just going for full range of motion. And I'm trying not to hit my head in the bench press because I've decided to put myself at an angle, you know, where it's coming inches away from it on the way down. So yeah, don't do that. Make sure you got space behind your head because sometimes you will inch back as you do these sit-ups. So good job. You finished it up. So you get an official knuckle touch. That's pretty good. Thumbs up. Okay, so now we're time for our workout. Grab those dumbbells. We're doing archers, 4 sets of 10, okay? Archer is that. So you're making like a T. So this is a rear delt, working on those shoulders. So go up and down, touch them together, and make sure you're not using your back muscles. You want to make sure it's your delt. Keep that back straight. You know, you want to be like a table, okay? So I like doing this because a lot of times, you know, I work the front of the shoulders, but we often forget about the other side of it. So I had a great friend, he taught me this workout at the gym, And yeah, I guess if you have Instagram, you can subscribe to Alex_fit. You know, he's the one who taught me this. So, you know, we're just spinning those arms around, doing a little quick, not really like a warm-up stretch, but we're just taking a break, and we're using that break efficiently. So that's called an active rest, okay? So active rest is when you're taking a break from your main workout and you might do something else. So we're doing our second set now. So these sets are of 10, but it can be however many you want if you're just following along. Maybe you want to do 15. Maybe you want to do more sets than me, whatever you feel like doing, you know? I can't stop you. So keep it up. And another thing I like doing about this is I don't like to smack the weights together in the middle, like, you know, just to squish them. I like to slow them down because that takes more effort instead of just banging them together, and it's also safer. You don't want to like bang your hand up like that if you miss and you get your thumb stuck in there. So we're taking a little break again, you know, and just kind of doing a couple easy shoulder stretches, kind of warming up. You know, we didn't really do that much of a warm-up, but we're really not doing anything too crazy, so, you know, these are probably enough of a warm-up for you. If you want to get like super flexible, you know, you might need to do some, you know, dedicated stretching, but it's time for shoulders, so let's get this done. So we're on our third set now. Try to keep that back straight and, you know, stay low. Try to keep it in the rear delts. Like I said, you want your arms to be extending out, not your back to be pulling up. That's kind of how they explained it to me. So keep it up, you know, I keep saying that. These dumbbells are 15s, so they're not that heavy, but it's good for a workout like this. You don't want like 40-pound dumbbells on something like this. You want like a smaller dumbbell. You know, maybe you got like 20s or something. That's good too. So keep moving. So we're going on the 4 now. Oh my god, there's a spider on my phone right now, and I'm recording the audio. And who cares? Okay, so let's finish this up. Okay, so get in position. Now, when I work out at the gym, they actually have like a cable machine that does this. So I use that a lot there just because all the dumbbells get taken. So everyone likes to use the dumbbells. So I tend to use the machine just because, you know, it's easier to get. People, they don't put the dumbbells back, so then you got to go find all of them. I might find one or two. So that's kind of annoying, okay? So here we go. We got it. Flex them anacondas there, show off. So let's put those dumbbells back. So now we're going to move on to something, bench press, okay? So you can do this two ways. You can do a floor press with dumbbells or barbells, or you can use a bench press if you have one. So we're only doing 85 pounds here. Not a lot. Yeah, this is pretty easy. I have heavier weights to do when I do chest days, so I will usually train at 125 to 135. That's a good weight for me. Also, make sure you got a spotter too, especially if it's like a little bit heavier for you. I mean, you know, I really don't need a spotter for this. I have those red safety clips down below, so they're placed there, so if I can't get up, I can just drop it there. Yeah, make sure you got a spotter. Okay, so to grab some heavier dumbbells now, you can pause it if you want as I flex like a beast. So here we go. We're doing some more chest, dumbbell chest press. We're doing 12 reps. We're doing 3 sets. So this is another great alternative to the bench press you can do. So these are pretty heavy. I forget how heavy they are though. They're cement weights. So they're pretty thick though. So we're gonna keep moving. Now make sure you get a full range of motion here. You know, I like doing this a lot because again at the gym, everyone likes to bench. So sometimes the only option you have is to drop a bench and use dumbbells on it because they've taken all the bars. So that's pretty good. So keep moving with it. And then you can put them down. So that's also an advantage here. You don't need a spotter really, unless you need help picking them up. So take a short break there, you know. I would pause it for like 10 seconds or so. But I gotta pick these weights up, so you have a little break, you know, in that aspect. So here we go, loading up. When I get in position, I like to hold them close like that, kind of lay down. It's pretty easy if you haven't done this before. And moving it. I like doing these workout videos mainly because when you're working out at home, a lot of times you get bored and you run out of like stuff to do. So these are good mainly just to think of a new thing to do. Think of a new little set, a new routine. A lot of times at home, like I said, you have like 12 different things you can do, and then you forget that, oh, you can use your creativity, work on some new stuff, okay? This is great because it's a good chest workout. Yeah, I know everyone does it, but this workout, what I like about it also is that if you don't have anybody spotting you, if like you're at a gym or something, you don't need to get anybody. So you could be lifting on the heavier side and just drop it when you're done, or drop it when you can't go anymore. So I think that's a good advantage. I mean, you could always ask somebody, but sometimes they're a little bit busy. So I'm bringing them all the way down. I'm not sure if we got any professional weightlifters in here. Tell me the exact position, what percent of the bend I should be putting it up at. And that bench behind me has incline to it, so I can make it incline or I can make it decline, which just changes it up. So if you're doing this at home and you want to do this type of routine again, try changing the incline. It changes a lot. So here we go. That was a pretty good set. So now we're going to move on. So just grab some floor. We're doing wide, medium, close push-ups. We're doing, I believe that was 25 reps. So let's get on with it. So here's how it works. You start wide, you go medium, then you go close. So it's like a bit of a hopping push-up, bit of a plyometric, but we're adding different positions in here. So obviously the wide push-up is going to be the chest. Now you're working a little bit of shoulder on all the push-ups, but you know the close one is mainly triceps. So that's not necessarily what we're targeting, but it's just part of the drill. This is a great way to build up to a clapping push-up, right? So you build up to a clapping push-up, you know, you look cool, but it's also a nice workout to do. So, you know, I do that at home a lot. So that's a way to build up to it if you can't really do a clapper, or if you can only do a few of them, okay? So we're going to start again. Now I know we already did a bunch of push-ups, but this is a great way of working out. Here we go. Keep moving. You know, body weight is pretty good. You know, there's a lot of people I know who are super fit and they barely lift any weights. They just do body weight stuff, and they are really crazy. So you should try to work out like that sometimes. You know, always change your stuff up. No one wants to be bored. Keep doing a little slide. Now you don't need to go super high for these, but you do need to get a little bit airborne so you can move your hands and keep moving. Whew. Nice job, okay? Okay, so now get set. Grab some dumbbells, maybe some smaller ones. We're doing weighted arm circles, okay? So watch this. This is an interesting one. You don't need a lot of weight. In fact, don't lift heavy at all. Pick some light weights. And you're going to make circles like this. Arms extended, wrists straight, and just make a circle. Now, it looks easy, but trust me, it's a little harder than you think. And especially because this is more like of a workout you try to do for a good amount of time. So when I used to see it in workout videos, they wouldn't say like do 15 circles. They would say do it for a certain amount of seconds, but we're doing it by circles right now just because it's easier. So keep spinning it around. So you should be feeling the burn with these. And if you're not feeling the burn, go for some heavier weights. You know, these aren't really the heaviest weights right now. They're smaller than the 15s. These are 10s, I believe. So, you know, nothing insane. But I do feel it, and I could probably work up to 12 or 15, you know. But I wanted to show good form, so I wanted to go down a little bit. Okay, we're going to finish up with some bench press. We're doing 8 reps, 85, and then 4 reps at 125. So you can do whatever, you know, you can. Maybe you're a bit stronger than me and you want to up those numbers a bit, maybe up the reps. So whatever you want. As you can see, I got a spotter again. So doing this the right way. So another good thing about the bench press, well, there's a lot of good things about bench press. I mean, you can see, you know, it makes you really strong, right? It's a great way to build muscle. But I think there's something about the weight, like being able to fall on you, that kind of inspires people to push a little harder, and that's why it's good to have a spotter. When I'm lifting heavy, you know, I like to push it to where I'm feeling like I'm barely able to push it up, and I just kind of like that. I feel like it's intense. I feel like it's a way to build discipline and kind of move into it, and, you know, a way, especially when you end up dropping it, like you just can't lift it anymore. I've always thought that was pretty cool because you've literally willed yourself past what your body can do. So I think that's pretty awesome, honestly. So we're just going to finish up with that. Now, thank you for following along. I know this is a little bit different than the other workout videos I like to do, and I don't really like this format quite as much because, you know, the voiceovers, it kind of feels a little bit disconnected sometimes when trying to do workouts. But let me know what you think in the comments below. So do you like this type of workout, or would you prefer my older kind of follow along type? So we're just finishing up with another set. So you see the bigger plates here, those are 45s. Now why isn't it 135? Well, it's because my bar is not normal, it's a little bit lighter. So my bar only weighs 35 pounds. That's why. If you have a normal bar at the gym, it's 45 pounds, almost all of them. So thanks for watching, and I hope you like the workout, and I'll see you next time.